It's a wonderful story you've concocted there, Hannah, really. Well done, but there is a tiny flaw to your logic. You see, Robert Ford almost died. So the idea that I attacked him to scare him into naming you, it doesn't exactly make much sense.
Nothing you do makes sense. I don't know why you tried to kill Marty Saybrook or why you almost beat Ford to death. All I know is that I didn't do it.
Yet the evidence would suggest otherwise. Let's review, shall we? First, there's motive. You and Robert Ford had a fling, then he dumped you, and witnesses will attest you threatened to get even.
Witnesses will also attest that I moved on.
To Cole Thornhart, who I'm sure would be more than happy to give the jury an earful. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, mental state. I'm sure the attempted suicide will cover that.
How do you know that?
Then there's the physical evidence. The police found your sweater in your dorm room with Robert Ford's blood on it.
I couldn't possibly have blood on anything. I wasn't there. It wasn't me. You planted that.
And there's the eyewitness, Robert Ford, the victim himself. He named you as his attacker. So, as your attorney, given the case against you, I cannot advise you to proceed to trial. There's not a jury in the world who'd acquit you. What I would advise is that you accept a plea. Now, I'm sure I can negotiate something reasonable for you, given your fragile state of mind.
You're fired.
I don't care who you hire, Hannah. There's no getting out of this. Plead guilty, make a deal. Or you're going to be in jail till you're 45, and by then, you can give up all hope of ever finding your way back to Cole.
Hannah had a plan. She was trying to break us up so she can get with me. And when we were in Delaware...
Look, you know what? I'm sorry, but I have to tell my dad about this right away.
Yep.
Dad, you were right. Hannah was lying when she said that she saw you push Marty down the stairs. She confessed it to John McBain.
How do you know?
Cole was there when it happened. Dad, it's over. I have to drop the charges.
Thanks. Yeah, that's great. Taya's going to be very happy that John McBain's star witness is a big fat liar.
What?
And thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, of course.
So you're back with Cole, huh?
Don't even start.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Dad.
So all's well that ends well. One of those plays I never read.
I was so looking forward to ripping that girl apart on the stand.
So the charge is going to be dropped?
Well, I'll have to file a motion, but yeah, it sounds like it.
Well, what are you waiting for? Let's get cracking.
Oh, no, you don't. Don't you change the subject on me.
What subject?
What happened to Danny?
So she has a brain tumor?
And they can't operate.
But she's gonna get radiation.
Yeah, so maybe that could still work. I mean, it could. People survive. They get a miracle or something. I mean, she wasn't even planning on telling me, so that must mean that she still has some hope, right?
Yeah, totally.
But if she doesn't get that miracle, I mean, she's the only hope of my dad staying out of jail.
He's out on bail?
And if she dies and he goes to jail, then I won't have anyone.
You'll have me. And you can live with us. I'm sure my mom would be okay with that.
Thanks, but I'm sure my dad, the guy I grew up with, he'd come for me.
Where does he live?
Tahiti.
That's a long ways away.
Mm-hmm. What if he wants me to come back with him and I don't want to? I want to stay here.
Give me that phone.
No. Give me... No, hey, listen to me. You tried to warn them. You tried to warn Danny, but she blew you off.
David, somebody died. I have to tell my parents.
And break their hearts? What if you're right, Matthew? What if there's some itsy-bitsy law that makes you guilty? Then what are you going to do? Your ma and pa are going to have to arrest you. They're going to have to prosecute you and then throw you in prison. So you can feel better for a minute and a half? And believe me, once you're in prison, there's no feeling good about anything.
I'm not going to go to prison.
So what's the point of saying a single thing? Look, little brother, man up.
That's what I'm trying to do.
In this particular instance, being a man means that you keep your mouth shut.
No, that's the easy way out.
That's not the easy way out. The easy way out is to confess and dump this entire thing in your parents' laps. What's that going to get you, huh? Is that going to bring this dead guy back to life? No. Is it going to bring Danny back to you? All it's going to do is ease your conscience a little bit. Is it worth it?
What do you mean, Mom? Evangeline is dead?
No. But she is back in the hospital.
Why? What's wrong?
What do you care? I mean, you got your new fiance, your whole
Mommy, tell me
life,
what
and-
happened right now. What is wrong with my sister?
I know I should have trusted you, but I listened to Hannah instead. You know, because I wanted to believe her, so that I can show you once and for all who your father really is.
If you had just listened to me.
I know, but I couldn't hear any of it. So I just pushed you away and ran off with Hannah. And when she told me that you were hooking up with some other guy, I believed it. Star. I'm sorry. Can you ever forgive me?